everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Figma Samus Aran from Metroid Dread. Aran, excuse me. Samus Aran from Metroid Dread. You can see her there from the box. We'll go ahead and put her off to the side real quick and look at this one, which is a really nice box. He's got this black slipcover with a nice, picture of Samus there. Good smile and Figma and Metroid, all that stuff, and something 15 something, I'm not sure, maybe 15 years. Yeah, but the Dread version, official Nintendo seal of quality. Figma on the top here. You have Metroid Dread on this side, Samus Aran Dread version. On the bottom, you have a barcode. On the back, you have some product shots and copyrights and warnings and all that stuff. And ages 15 and up, because this is not for children. And then, yeah, you have, well, the usual Figma box inside the slipcover. Which, yeah, you got the, the window for the figure and more Samus, and she's number 583 and all that stuff. And on the top, you got Samus and more Samus and still more Samus and a barcode. And on the back, again, the same product shots and copyrights and warnings and everything. So there's that. And, yep, I believe the insert for the, I believe this insert is, does it have the, no, it's just plain black. Yeah, it's just plain black. I thought for a second they might have had the, the Metroid logo, but it's not. Confusing it with another recent release, which did have a logo. Yeah, in the box, of course, you have a little instruction paper. I forgot to take that out. Yeah. Instruction paper, and, in both Japanese and English. So, tells you how to deal with all her parts if you need them to, Yep. Also tells you, warns you to be careful about, basically paint transfer if you start, doing stuff. So just be careful when you're posing her, Don't want to get any paint transfer and ruin your figure. So just be careful of that. Yeah. So, Samus. Yes, from Metroid Dread, the most recent Metroid game, which was really good, by the way. Well, second most recent if you want to count the Prime remaster, I guess. But yeah, Dread, really good, by the way. If you haven't played it, go play it. That's one thing, I'll say that right now. It's a really good, yeah, so she had a very different suit design in this game, and you can see, yeah, it's not the usual gold and red. It's got this blue and white and everything, and look at that. It's just really shiny metallic. You got the green metallic visor. You got the, red there and some little green lining. You got some green there on the sides. And again, the little, almost looks like muscle, going out throughout the figure. All this little blue lines and everything. You got the green for the arm can and the yellow there as well. Again, nice little detailing picked out. Again, really shiny little grits of green there. On the back, of course, you got a little thrusters and everything. Even the other little spine, that spine is very nice because, they can integrate the stand port. Which, by the way, the stand is a larger hexagon. It says Figma and everything right there. But yeah, it's got the usual, all that stuff right there. So, yeah, very nice looking figure, in my opinion. Just very nice finish to the whole thing. And of course, the stand, you have the rotation there at the base, and you have the hinge and the hinge and the hinge, and there's a rotation right there as well, if you like. But yeah, you can get her nice and posed for, some of the more crazy poses, for all that stuff. There's that. So, looks really nice. Just looks really nice overall. So posability, really nice posability. Our head, up and down. You got, it's multiple. There's multiple ball joints in there. So you got left and right as well. You have left and right, up and down. You have a bit of waggle. You have kind of have a little bit of the forward and back. You can see the neck, and even the neck has little red lines on it, just because, yeah, it's part of the suit. So nice little bit of posability there. Shoulders are this kind of thing where it's yeah, you can not only you can press them and pull them out. That's a whole design feature right there. So you can compress them, pull them out as you need to. These shoulder balls are also ball jointed, so you can get them kind of out of the way as you need to. But yes, you can do a full rotation there. Go outward. Again, these get out of the way for that. Nice and outward there. You have a swivel there. You have that hinge right there. The hand is on the ball joint, so you got the swivel and also the hinge thing as well. So lots there. This arm can't go as much of a curl as you can see. But, it's kind of the design of the gun. That's just how it is. The gun itself is a static thing. There's no, opening bits or anything like the game, which a little disappointing, but there's that. Getting this off the stand. The mid ab is the ab crunch, the mid torso joint, and also it's a ball joint. So you got all around like this and rotation at the mid ab. You know, I like that. And of course, like the waist, there's also ball jointed. I believe it's ball jointed. And whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, the waist itself is also ball jointed, so you can see this the natural on the spine. You can see the natural curvature right there. Yeah, she does have a little bit of rotation, I think, at the waist, but not a whole lot. Actually, I'm not sure. The waist might actually only just be a hinge, I think. No, this should be a ball joint. I think it's just mine is really stiff, so it doesn't want to move at all. This is the way. Upper waist is pretty much plenty, but yeah, you can see just how much rotation that she's got right there. So there's that. Here at the hips, you do have the whole extent, you know, kind of, this whole thing kind of adjusts itself as necessary. So yeah, hips go really far up if you want. Get the kicks. You have the rotations there. You can also back forward and outward. Only unfortunate outward is kind of limited just because sculpting. There's that. Again, there's also the inner piece, which you can see the little blue lines compressed and retract and all that stuff. The knee here, you do have a knee swivel as well as this. Yeah, this swivels, the knee swivels as well, and the knee can go double joint. So a nice bit of curl there. And down here at the feet, you do have rotation and forward tilt, which this gets out of the way. This gets out of the way, you get downward. And you have side to side right here. Little limited, but not too much. Like this is believable. And you also have a toe joint. So yeah, you can get some poses out of her if you really... And if you really want them, you can get some pretty good poses out of her. You just gotta, you know, be willing to work with what's there and yeah. Only thing is, yeah, once you get to too much of an extreme, you kind of, yeah, you're kind of, well, limited by things like, you know, gravity. But you can get some decent poses, you know, even without the stand. But yeah, I'm just gonna get her resituated. But yeah, you can get some good poses out of her. Oh yeah, and there's also, I forgot, there's these as well. Look, you see there's a hinge. That's right there for butterflying. That's what I was forgetting. So yeah, you can get, again, some pretty good poses. Nice little dedicated joint right there. Yeah, this kind of, yeah, you can see it somewhat extends a little bit. You can, so yeah, that's the other thing, is the hips can extend outward for more high flying kicks and whatnot. So there you go. That's a posability. Now I'm done, for real, honest. Again, I'm kind of got so much on the Transformers kick, I kind of forgot. Yeah, other figures can go ridiculous, crazy, you know, things without breaking, you know, triple digits. Yeah. And of course, she has a couple of accessories, much like other Samus Figma. Not a whole lot, though. Of course, one of them is simply, you know, replacement joint, just in case, you know, things go wrong. Because things can go wrong. She's got a couple of spare hands. An open one right there. And this kind of a grasping one. Also come with these little things to make sure, you know, they don't kind of, you know, plastic doesn't warp over time. So, you know, that's very simple. Just pop that off the joint, although you'll want to pop it off the lower joint, which this one does not like to come off on the lower joint. It likes to come off on the other one. So, yeah, you want to keep that peg right there. Yeah. And then pop that on. There you go. Now you can do the, you know, you can do that whole thing there. And she also has the Omega Cannon. Yeah, if you remember from the game. That's also pretty simple, you know, again, it's just a peg and a swap, you know, peg hole. And yeah, this just pop that arm cannon off and bring this one out. no effects ports, post or anything, so you know, no anything. But again, you know, just like in the game, she can, you know, get ready to roast an Emmy as long as she's willing to stand up and all that stuff. The morph ball, which, you know, it's again that nice little morph ball she'd have had in the game as well. You know, again, the blue texturing right there, and the green, the red, and the white. And it's got a little peg hole so it can, you know, go on to the stand. You know, so there's that whole thing. So, you know, there's that. And probably one of the cooler accessories, which I'll have to get different footage at this point. So, but this bit right here lets her, like in the game, she has a little magnetic thing in the game, and this lets her, well, attach to herself, because that has a magnet right there. So what you do here is, that's the right foot. So what you do is, I'm gonna swap this real quick. I'm dumb. That's the left foot. It looks like the right foot, I swear. Look at that. That's the left foot, and I'm stupid. I did this earlier too, so I should know better. Yeah, that's the left foot, and you put that on like that, and then you have to kind of bend it like this, because, you know, that's how she is in the game. And then, of course, take this, and you have to take the whole ball joint off on this time for this hand. So the whole ball joint this time, and then you plug the arm into the that right there, and then yeah, and then you probably hang it on or whatever, like, surface. You know, yeah, that's what she does in the game. So I'll have footage right here of it hanging off basically my fridge, because that's the only magnetic surf I have, which, you know, this will work on. But yeah, you can display Samus on your fridge. But yeah, just I just want to show that. I'll show different footage off of this hanging on the fridge, just to show you that, yeah, the magnet's pretty good. So there's that. There you go on that front of Samus. Also comes with a bag to put all your stuff in, just, you know. Yep, so there you go. Yeah, real quick comparison. Here she is. This is the Metroid Prime 3 Samus Figma that I have. You can see, yeah, definitely different design aesthetics here. Bulkier shoulders comparatively. Roughly the same height. I think the Dread one might be a little smidge smaller, shorter. Just a smidge. Also, her torso's a little off. And just a smidge shorter, maybe. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, you can see the difference in the design decisions and whatnot comparatively, and yeah. There you go. They don't have the, still don't have the, Zero Mission Figma, which, yeah, it's the one I'm like, I'm not sure if I actually want it. Not Zero Mission. Was it Zero? No, not Zero Mission. My other M. That's the one I'm thinking of. Wow. I don't think I want that one though. But yeah. So yeah, Samus here. Really nice looking figure. Again, a little sparse on the accessories, but I think her finish is just gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous finish for the figure. Overall, yeah, it just looks really good. Again, you can see her. She got its accessories. It's only a handful, not a whole lot, but like, it's got the cool thing with the magnet and everything, the magnet plate. So that's kind of neat. Got really nice posability. I think more so than the old Metroid Prime 3 Corruption Figma. So is that? Yeah. Overall, really good looking, really rock solid, poses nicely. You can get some really nice poses. The only limitation is really the ankles don't tilt as much as I'd like them to. But other than that, it's actually really poseable, and I really like how she looks, and she got a nice finish, and yeah, so if you really like the Dread version of Samus, well, congratulations. The first run of this sold out already, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get it anytime soon, but there was a second run. I'm not sure if it's still available, but you can probably find some place that has it for pre-order. I believe that coming out like early next year will be the second run, because one of the few times I've ever seen a Figma, get a second run before even the first one had been released. So there's that. The Emmy is coming somewhat sooner, sometime next year, which that will be very fun. I hope, like, I can't remember what it comes with exactly, but that I know it's significantly larger. So that will be cool. But she's really good. And I got her for, how much was she? Like $80, I think, from Japan, for me personally. So that's a pretty decent price for a figure this posable and everything. Again, light on the accessories, but I'm okay with that. So there you go. I hope this video is informative and entertaining. Hopefully, comment and subscribe. Check out my social media. It's down in the description and at the end of the video. And check out my Coffee, my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.